Right now, we're delving into Meghan Markle's latest headline-grabbing move, a potential endorsement of Kamala Harris for president. Meghan stepping into the political arena. That's bound to ruffle some feathers, isn't it? Absolutely. It's quite provocative. Meghan leveraging her royal fame to possibly sway political outcomes here in the U.S. raises significant ethical questions. This isn't just a celebrity endorsement, it's a former royal potentially impacting American politics. But since her background is American and she is currently living with her family in America, is it also suitable? What's worth mentioning here is that she doesn't take her identity as an American. She does everything to promote her own political ambitions in the name of the royal family. It's unprecedented, really. Meghan's maneuver into the political arena, especially in the United States, is not only unusual, but also highly controversial. Royals have historically maintained a staunchly apolitical stance to preserve the integrity of the monarchy. By stepping into this territory, Meghan is not just breaking tradition, she's potentially fracturing the nonpartisan image that is central to royal duties. Yes, there's this element of personal ambition. It appears Meghan is leveraging her royal connection to gain a foothold in politics. What does this say about her long-term intentions? Clearly, it suggests a level of ambition that's quite extraordinary. If reports are to be believed, Meghan is not just supporting a political candidate. She's using this endorsement as a stepping stone for her own political aspirations. This kind of strategic positioning could be seen as exploiting her royal fame, which is a resource that arguably should not be used for personal political gain. So how do you evaluate the significance of Meghan's support of Kamala Harris for president? Is that a smart strategy? In fact, Meghan Markle's action can be considered a smart strategy, but it is also a very risky action, and her career will even be destroyed immediately. Remember that Meghan is living in America, and if she doesn't act wisely, America will be the place that will destroy her. Of course, the royal family is not involved and does not interfere, so she should not go too far in this matter. But on balance, supporting a presidential candidate like Kamala Harris could help Meghan expand her influence on social and political issues, an area in which she has shown interest. Deep mind. Since then, Meghan has gradually built her personal brand as a social activist and political influencer. An association with a prominent political figure could strengthen her position in the field. And if you want to develop a political career, initiatives and projects that interest her. On the other hand, its risks and negatives are many. Meghan navigates a minefield of potential risks that could reshape her public image and personal life. Venturing from royal confines into the charged realm of politics, Meghan risks polarizing public opinion and straining the royal family's cherished neutrality. This bold move could alienate supporters who prefer their royals and former royals to remain above the political fray, potentially casting a long shadow over her social initiatives and charitable work. Moreover, her active participation in a U.S. presidential campaign not only blurs the lines of celebrity influence in politics, but also invites intense scrutiny and criticism that could affect her personal security and privacy. Certainly, when Meghan charts this new course, she must carefully weigh the consequences of her political affiliations against her global influence and the legacy she aims to build. It's not simple at all. I must repeat that it's a double-edged sword. On one hand, her celebrity status and royal connection might indeed sway public opinion, which is powerful. On the other hand, it could backfire, leading to a backlash against celebrity interference in politics. Americans might view her move as an overreach, especially coming from someone who is not only a celebrity, but also a member of a foreign royal family. And speaking of influence, according to you, how many people would be swayed by her endorsement? As far as I know, her connection with Kamala Harris, noted during the 2020 voter campaign, seems to persist, and an endorsement could influence public opinion, as suggested by a Newsweek poll. Indeed, the Newsweek poll that inquired about the impact of Meghan Markle's endorsement reflects the substantial influence she holds. This poll highlights the curious intersection of celebrity and politics, where her opinion could potentially sway voters' decisions. It's a testament to her reach and the weight her words carry, underscoring the power of public figures in shaping political landscapes. As Meghan contemplates a deeper dive into political waters, the results of such polls will not only inform her about the potential effectiveness of her endorsements, but also indicate the breadth of her influence across different demographics. This kind of data is crucial for assessing how her political actions might resonate with the public, helping her navigate her role in political advocacy with more precision and awareness of the possible outcomes. To be honest, it's deeply concerning. The monarchy's influence should not extend into political arenas, especially not foreign elections. This could set a dangerous precedent, blurring the lines between royal neutrality and political activism. I see that there's an ethical dimension here as well. Should Meghan be more cautious about her public political statements, given her unique position? It seems Meghan Markle finds herself at a critical juncture where the ethical implications of her actions cannot be overstated. As a former royal, her decision to engage in political activities, especially those as influential as endorsing a presidential candidate, brings her into ethically complex territory. The heart of this issue lies in the use of her royal status, a role historically characterized by a stringent commitment to political neutrality. For the monarchy, neutrality isn't just a preference, it's a cornerstone that preserves the institution's integrity and public trust. Although Meghan has stepped back and no longer carries out royal duties, her actions still carry the weight of her royal association. The public and media seldom forget her royal connections, and her actions invariably reflect back on the monarchy. Therefore, it's crucial for Meghan to tread this path with a high degree of ethical awareness and sensitivity. She must carefully consider how her actions might be perceived and the potential impact they could have, not just on her image, but more broadly on the public's trust in the monarchy. This requires a thoughtful approach, balancing her desire to be active in important social and political issues with the responsibility she carries due to her unique position in public life. So, turning back to the royal family in the UK, how might they be viewing this situation? What kind of conversations do you think are happening behind palace doors? The royal family is likely very concerned. They have to manage the delicate balance of acknowledging Meghan's independence, while also distancing themselves from her political activities. They might be strategizing on how to communicate this to the public, ensuring that the institution remains untouched by the potential fallout. So, what should the royal family's response be in this situation? How should they handle this brewing storm? Simply, the royal family needs to distance themselves from Meghan's actions immediately. They must reaffirm their commitment to remain politically neutral and clarify that Meghan's actions are entirely her own and do not reflect the views or positions of the royal family. In other words, they'll need to issue a statement, perhaps reiterating the royal family's commitment to political neutrality. They might also engage in subtle public relations efforts to reinforce the separation between Meghan's actions and the monarchy itself. This will be crucial in maintaining the royal family's standing both at home and internationally. In short, it sounds like Meghan's political aspirations might indeed come at a high cost, not just to her, but potentially to the royal family's reputation as well. Precisely, the fallout could be extensive. Her actions could tarnish the family's image and undermine the public's trust in the monarchy's ability to remain above the political fray. So what about you, the audience? What do you think about this incident? Can you leave your thoughts in the comments below? I appreciate you guys leaving your thoughts. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please ring the bell to receive the latest notifications. Don't forget to like and share this video too. And now we would like to say goodbye and see you again.